Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the live. It's been a week or longer. I am finally back from vacation, a very much needed vacation. So, thank y'all so much. Y'all click the like button if y'all are here. I appreciate you guys. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all say hello in the comments. But first I want to start off by saying thank y'all. Appreciate you. Got all your gifts. All these gifts back here that y'all sent me for my birthday from my wish list. I had to go pick them up this morning. And let me tell you, it's a lot. So I'm going to go through some of these gifts as I talk to y'all in between, telling y'all about the vacation and telling about how you can create your lifestyle, about who you allow. Let's get started. All right. So thank y'all so much for sending me all these wonderful, beautiful gifts. Appreciate it. Someone sent me a vacuum, a candle, and I opened those up already. Let me go get the little notes because, like, I forgot to bring them over here. Let me go ahead and bring them here. And I already thanked some of the people that sent me the gifts earlier before I left. But someone sent me this little vacuum that I had on my list, this little dust buster. And I want to say thank you so much, Lauren. And someone else sent me this beautiful candle by Harlem Candle Company. And this is in the scent Joy. So thank you, Blessed and Favored. And thank you, Lauren Ellis, for sending me these wonderful, beautiful gifts. I definitely will be using the candle and the little mini vac. Appreciate you so, so much. It was too many gifts to sell. So let me take a look. Actually, the vacuum comes from, yeah. There's a little note in here. Lauren, stay dust free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. I will stay dust free with that dust buster right there. All right. So, by who you allow in your life is going to determine your lifestyle. Are you going to allow Pygmisha in there? Are you going to allow Dusties in there? Are you going to allow losers in there? Are you going to allow the bare minimum in there? Because when you let in, it's like a little private club. That's how the club going to get. Y'all let ratchets in the club going to get ratchet. Y'all let Dusties in the club going to get dusty. So you let people into your life is determine your lifestyle. So just remember that. All right, hold on. Sorry. All these gifts so I can say thank you. So this is why exclusivity is so important among certain classes, because they don't want things getting ratchet up and down. You understand? All right. So who you let in is how your lifestyle going to become. You better be careful. All right. So don't do it. Don't let them in. Don't let the dust demons in, y'all. Okay, your boyfriend is going on a work trip. How do I ask him to bring me gifts? By sending him a wish list, links, and telling him, bring me anything off of here from there. Tell him, you better bring me back something, or else I'm going to be mad. Tell him to bring you something back, or you're going to be mad. Right there. Enough said. Men are simple. Okay? Bring me something back, or else. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want to do it in a nice way, just say, oh, I can't wait to see what you bring me back. I'm so excited to see what you bring me back. I know it's going to be good. Okay. Hopefully he likes you enough to get you something great. Okay, so enjoy your gift. Happy birthday, Shira. Thank you for all your wisdom. God bless Amina Abubakar. I hope I said Abubakar. I don't want to say your last name. Sorry, y'all. Amina. Thank you, Amina. Amina sent me this beautiful, wonderful candle. Look at this. Essence of Greed. Let's see. Made for fresh starts and healing hearts. This candle. Thank you so much. I love this. So this is a fresh start and healing candle. Fresh start and healing hearts. And it looks like this is a woodwick candle with crystals. It smells so good. Very fresh. Just what I need. Okay. Thank you, Amina. Appreciate you. I love the little box. Comes with the little instruction. This is Essence of Green, made for fresh starts and healing hearts, steady, renewing, and full of heart. The breath of the earth, let the essence of green ground you in this present, inviting growth, harmony, gentle healing, paving the way for your highest version of abundance. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Amina. Gonna be burning that for sure. Okay. And like just like who you let in your life, it better be abundant. Okay, don't be bringing no brokenness in your life by who you let in. Okay, sprinkle. Also, you know, thoughts also create the lifestyle. So don't let in no negative or intrusive thoughts that aren't for your benefit or aren't for your, you know, abundance. Don't let them thoughts in. Because guess what? Same thing. Okay. How something makes you feel, how it adds value to you, how it improves your lifestyle. Also, words can do the same thing. And your own words to yourself, or negative or positive people. So only let positivity in, and you should be good to go. Okay. What is this? Blush and contouring. Okay. I don't know if I ordered this or this is a gift. I think I might have ordered this. Okay, so I got a bunch of blush and contours. Okay. See what comes with it. Okay. I don't think this was a gift. I think I just ordered some makeup. Oops. Y'all will see that later. Put that on there. Makeup. Okay. Why do I dislike bonnets? I don't like them in public. Okay. Take that crap off the head in public. What you doing? That's supposed to be for the bedroom when you sleep and don't mess up your hair. Why do y'all wear bonnets out in public? It's not a hat. They even make hats with wigs on it, with hats with hair hanging from it. Y'all have no excuse. They got scarves. They have hats. They got wigs made onto hats. They got wigs. They got too many options for y'all to choose a bonnet, darling. Okay. If you're going to leave your house, put something else on your head. All right. Hey, Allie. I don't know who sent me this, but thank you. I love me some perfume. Eden Sparkling Lychee. I'm a perfume hoarder. You know, I got too many. But I don't have enough. So, I don't know. I might have bought this for myself and forgot, but I didn't see any note in there. I probably did buy this for myself. You said, why not just be presentable when you show yourself? Exactly. Why do y'all need to leave the house looking like who did it and why? Because y'all don't want to do no better. Who leaving the house in a bonnet in 2026? Pick me, Chanel. Okay, come on now, y'all got to do better. It is 2026. You don't need to look like you're going to steal at the beauty supply store. Okay, I said it. Yes, I sure did. Ooh, thank you. Either whoever sent this or myself. Thank you, self. Smells good. Snatch that stuff off your head and put something else on, at least a wig or a hat. A baseball cap is better than a bonnet, okay? At least look like you did something. Get you a fake ponytail or a baseball hat with a ponytail and stick that thing on. Stop walking out with bonnets. That's not cute. I don't care. I said it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Also, how you represent yourself also creates your lifestyle, okay? You are representing people when you do that. You're going to be stereotyped and you're going to be followed around the store because you have on a bonnet. Why? Because that's what That's what people wear when they be shoplifting. They be putting stuff up under that bonnet. Okay. Sprinkle. Take it off, baby. You could do better. All right. Who is this from? Ooh. Jinjo to me. Okay. Thank you so much for all your wisdom. One of my professors last semester is the head of his department, a published poet, and definitely likes me. Wish me luck. Okay, Hannah. Good luck, girl. Get his money. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Nap and a Gingy. Girl, I hope I said that right. Nap and a genie. Thank you, girl. Yes. Opening this gift. What could it be? Ooh, looks like something I can use. Uh-oh, thank you, Tamale. You say happy birthday. Thank you, girl. You said it's embarrassing. Yes, y'all have to represent. Okay, y'all got to represent. Y'all can't. Ooh, Hermes Paris. I got me some Hermes soap. This is going to look so bougie in my guest bathroom. Thank you, darling. You come over to my house, you're going to wash your hands with Hermes. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much, Hannah. Good luck with the professor, girl. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. I love it. So, thank you. Okay. So what are y'all talking about, bonnets? Yeah, y'all have to also represent yourself. That's also going to create your lifestyle. Your first form of communication is your appearance. If you look like who did it and why, that's how you're going to get treated. Understand? So do better. Stop coming out of here with bonnets on. Go back in the house and try again. Yes. All right. Y'all too old to have this told to you. This is common sense. All right. Let's see what else I got sent. Okay. Stop trying to get permission to wear the thing out in public. I'm never going to say that's right. Never. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I do a perfume collection video. Girl, you got 3 hours? That's how long my videos are anyway. I guess I could. Ooh, I just ran out of this last night. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you for empowering me to level up. Mentally and physically, my life has transformed in ways I never imagined, and I cannot thank you enough. From Mel's. I just ran out of this last night. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I was so sad because I was actually trying to order some more, and I forgot this was on my wish list, and I didn't. So goodness, I ran out of this last night, and now I got a big old bottle. So thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I really needed that for real. It's so funny because when I came back from vacation, I was like, where's my rose? I had like 3 sprays left. And now I have a whole bottle. So thank you so much. Appreciate you, girl. I love that. Rose water and glycerin. This is so good. It's dewy, radiant looking skin. Roses for dry or combination skin. But I love just to mist it on after I do my facials or my skincare, or even during and after my makeup, just for moisture. Thank you, girl. How was my vacation? I had fun, girl. I ate too much. I had fun. And I actually met one of my longtime subscribers and customers on vacation, and we exchanged phone numbers. She lives near, so that's cool. That was kind of actually interesting. We talked a little bit, and I also went snorkeling. I ate too much. Some weird random dude tried to hit on me. And I was like, appalled on his delivery, and I was disgusted, and I dismissed him quickly. But before that, I did get me a free drink. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so let me see what this is. Okay, so enjoy your gift. Happy birthday, Shira. Thank you for all of your wisdom. God bless Amina. Another one, Amina. Amina is going in. This is her second gift. You said you are the female version of Kevin. No, I'm not. I was here way before him. I'm going to be here way after. Look, I was here since 2009. Not on this channel, but on another channel too. I've been here since the beginning. So maybe he was the male version of me. I've been here first, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, let him know, girl. Oh, good cheek. Tuberose. Bougie Perfume. Scented candle. Dippy cheek. Yeah, my house gonna be smelling bougie. Literally. That's what candle means in French. Bougie. Or that's the word for candle. Bougie. Okay, so oh my gosh, I opened this up and I can just smell it, or it's like permeating the air. Thank you, Amina. I love it. Thank you so much. Can't wait to burn that one too. Thank you, girl. That over there, my other candle. That is so good. Missed y'all too, y'all. Now, when you create the lifestyle you want, it has to be like an exclusive club. Not everyone can have access to you. That's why I say no to dating apps. You don't do dating apps. You're an exclusive experience. You cannot allow any and everybody in your circle. That means no dating apps, don't. Unless that's what you want. Be the clearance rack on, sale at Ross. But exclusivity, darling, is what creates your lifestyle. You don't let everybody. Not everybody. Okay? Consider yourself exclusive. You're going to be an exclusive lifestyle. Promise you. You're doing all of that extra stuff, putting yourself out there for any and everybody to scroll through, take for a spin at the restaurant, get some fake stuff, and then ghost you 2 days later for some free food. Don't do that to yourself. That's super available. Not a good look. Okay. Are there really multiple realities? And therefore, this is the wrong channel. But yes, there are multiple realities in which you make a good choice and a bad choice. Go with reality. Make the best choice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make the beneficial choice. Thank you, Nexo. Thank you for being a new member. Yes. Choose. It's like a choose your own adventure story. Choose the right way. Choose the way that gives you money. Choose the way that is more beneficial to your lifestyle and not going to be a mistake. Looking crazy. Okay. Go for the long term. Go for the future generations. Choose wisely. Okay. Because y'all be out here just taking anything that gives you a little bit of attention. You're 52. Okay. He's 52. Okay. You 35. He is well established. Very well established. Dressing overly flashy, designer, wide brim hats. Girl, he's a PIMP. Is he one of them silver foxes or a PIMP? Girl, that's super new money. Flash money, girl. Retirement money. Or soon to be retired money. What he did? He got a lawsuit? He won a lawsuit, girl? What happened? Do he sell them clothes online? Why he dressing like that? Silver fox? Well, girl, let him wear his clothes. Tell him to buy you some too. I don't know. Y'all go two-step dancing somewhere. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so thank you. Somebody sent me this beautiful antique lighter for my candles. I don't know who sent it, but I'm grateful. Who sent this? Girl, I forgot to do lighters. It's been so long. I think it needs fluid. I'm gonna get my brother to put some fluid up in there because he got some. Thank you so much. Look how pretty this is. This is for my candles, darling. I'm a bougie lighter. Put it on my desk like an antique. Yes, I love it. They didn't send a note on who this was from, unless it was in this box. I don't know, but thank you, dog. Didn't let me see if it has a note. It was anonymously sent, but whoever sent it, I appreciate it. Anonymously. Thank you so much. Maybe you forgot to put a little note in there, but I truly appreciate whoever sent that because I really wanted that. Okay, what? Create your lifestyle by who you allow in your life. Okay, so if you understand how exclusivity works, it is not. It is to create and procure the perfect balance in the perfect situation for whatever it is you're inviting people to. You understand? I put my hands on him. What? Okay, well, was it beneficial? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are you telling me, girl? Why don't be incriminating yourself over here? Good for you, ma'am. Well, hopefully he learned. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You've watched every single video of yours since you divorced a Dusty. You married a provider, excels in every way. Thank you so much. Thank you for Melanie. Oh, Melanie, thank you, girl. Melanie says thank you for delivering her from the dust and into the arms of a provider. I know that's right, Melanie. See what Melanie got me. I love these little bags. Thank you, girl. I mean, I use those for totes or other gifts. Okay, so this was a beautiful 2-piece pants set. I have a white one just like it that I took on vacation with me. And it's like just these willy, billowy pants and like a matching top with collar and buttons. They're like basically like out. They're not lounge, but you can wear them out. They're like a pants set. And I got the pink one for spring. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you, Melanie. Okay. Man is 71. You're 37. Ask 600 after first date. You got it. Okay. You should have asked for more. It's good, ma'am. Good for you. I'm glad you got something. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. You said, where did I buy my beach attire? You mean the one that I had on my Instagram when I was swimming underwater? Probably Amazon, darling. Girl, either Amazon or yeah, I got that little cover up thingy from Amazon like last 2 years ago, girl. Or it could have been Shein. I don't even know. One of them. It's like a cover up swim dress that ruches up and you can like adjust it or tie it. And it looks like a mini dress. Like a fitted mini dress. It's really cute. You can wear it over your swimsuit, walk around in it like a dress. Thank you, girl. I love that. I'm going to wear it probably this week. Y'all might see me in it. Okay, so, if you think about your lifestyle as an exclusive party or an exclusive club, you're not going to invite anyone. You're not going to invite everyone, and you're not going to let everybody in. That's you have to do your life. You're not going to be a people pleaser. You're not going to invite people just because. You're going to invite exclusive people to your exclusive event. Do you understand? So that's your life. Your life is an exclusive event, and be careful who you let or invite in. Thank you, Jazzy. Sprinkle, sprinkle, or Jasmine. Thank you, girl. All right. There are cruises and vacations that you can't even look at the price of unless you fill out a form to see if you're exclusively invited. You know what I mean? Provide 40 plus your age wants you to move in. What to ask for? Money to move out first. and 6 months of rent if he acts stupid. He has given gifts 2,000 plus, but no cash. Okay, so you finna move into a house where a man ain't even giving you no money. That's a no for me. And unless he can give you 6 months worth of rent and move out fee for moving in, the answer is no. Unless you're moving in to be a stay-at-home girlfriend with direct deposit, the answer is no. Don't move in unless you homeless, ma'am. You ain't finna move in with nobody unless he's done the most for you. Because what's he trying to do by getting you to move in? Isolate you, not give you nothing, have you sitting over there with the bills he's already paying, getting nothing out of him? Ma'am, get you some money. Get you some move out money and some 6 months of rent money if you don't want to stay there. Get you some stay-at-home girlfriend direct deposit. Okay. Otherwise, what you doing? He's already paying those bills already. That means you finna move in for free, roll around on the mattress for free, cook, clean, and wash dishes and laundry for free. You shouldn't even be doing that anyway. But man, get you some money first or else you can't move in. You want to go to high-end lunch spots in the financial district, but I'm really nervous about. Girl, what you nervous about? Food? Get up, get dressed, and go. Why can't you go to lunch? Who's nervous about going to lunch? Be the main character of your life. Is the main character nervous about going to lunch? Get up and look good. Live your life, baby. Because, well, you're going to regret it later on if you didn't do it. You're going to be like, oh, I should have went when I was looking good and young. Yep, you better do it. Just go up and go do it. Be nervous. It doesn't matter. At least you're there. Get you a few shots and the nerves will calm down, okay? Gifting you. Oh, she told me what it was. I'm going to show y'all what it is. Gifting you this blah, 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 blah for your birthday. May you continue to fill your cup first above all, so that you may continue to give abundantly to us all. You have changed my life for the better. Happiest of birthdays from CJ Sparks. Thank you, CJ Sparks. Oh my gosh. I follow you on Instagram, girl. Okay, maybe she sent me something else, but this does not look like what she said it was. Maybe she sent me, okay, so I got another lighter, and this is a rechargeable one. Ooh. CJ Sparks, thank you, girl. This is an even more bougie one, too. I could put this in my bedroom and one in my living room. Oh, and it's like a fidget spinner on it. What? I didn't even know that spin. So this is like a really pretty, like gold lighter with a fidget spinner. And it's like a torch. Oh, it's one of those plasma lighters. Yes. Dang, how to turn it off? And you can charge it. Look at that. I'm so bougie and futuristic at the same time. Antique futuristic. I love these plasma lighters. Look. So love it. Thank you, Sparks. Oh my gosh. It comes with a little charger too. And a little case like it's jewelry. Oh my gosh. How bougie. Thank you. Oh my gosh. She already told me what else she got. Maybe it hasn't arrived yet, but I have more. All right. Okay, so what I was saying about not letting everybody into your life, just because the Dusty gives you a compliment doesn't mean he deserves your number. Just because a man thinks you're pretty doesn't mean he deserves to take you out if he can't add to your life. Okay? Your question got skipped? Hold on, girl. Hold on. Shira, I want to go to high end. I already read that one. Go anyway, girl. Who cares? If you're nervous, just go. Okay. Don't move in with that man unless he give you some money, girl. Okay. He's 71, you 37, 600. Okay, good. You got some money. I think I answered all these questions, Mia. I answered all of these, girl. Pay attention. Thank you, though. Okay. Gifting you this in honor of James so that your girls can remember times shared all together. Time is the one thing money cannot buy, but a photo is the next best thing. CJ Sparks. Oh, CJ Sparks again, girl. I know what this is. This is a digital picture frame. Thank you so much. I can display all my photos from my phone and they'll like scroll by and I can have different photos and I have like a little photo gallery, digital photo frame. So I will definitely be doing that so we can have our memories. And I don't have to go out and print out a bunch of stuff or look for a bunch of stuff. I can just hook it up to my phone and see what it looks like. Ooh, it's really pretty. It's like a gold frame, digital photo frame. All the good memories. Thank you so much, girl. I love this. You can even mount it on a wall. You can hang it up. Or you can display it like on a shelf. And it has a charger. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. Okay, going global. ATL, TTT. Oh, thank you. These are so nice. I'm so happy about that. All right, now a big box. This big box. Ooh. I don't even know who this is from. Doesn't look like it's from. Okay, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Who that from? I have a closed toe shoe. Them stitches really fell off. What is it? Sophia Cashmere. Ooh. Some Cashmere. Okay. We hope you love your purchase from Neiman Marcus. Somebody sent me something from Neiman. I think I know who it was. So is this a blanket? Someone sent me two cashmere blankets, not just one. Oh my gosh. It's gonna keep me warm on the cold, lonely nights. Thank you. I think I know who's gonna do it. And a brown one too. Sophia Cashmere. They left the price on there. I know who it is now. Y'all, this one blanket is $695. And they got me too. I like it. I'll put this one on my bed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. That is a nice gesture. I appreciate that. Don't want to get any lipstick on it. So this is a cashmere blanket, y'all. Put that on my bed. It's gonna look cute, sprawled across my bed. I have the brown one too. Okay. Thank you. So I love these blankets. Thank you so much. They're going on my bed. At least one at a time. It is actually cold here still. So love it. You said, why not just do sex work and get your money? Because that's not what people are doing unless that's what they want to do. Why do men always think that women have to roll around on the mattress in order to do something nice for them? That's y'all's issues, men. Men see women as objects. Any woman will do. So if any woman can roll around on the mattress with you, then go pick one and pay her. Most women don't want to just be any woman. They want you to do things out of the kindness of your heart because you like them times 10. So if you're a human being and you look at a woman as a human being and not just an object, well, any woman just won't do. So if you have the money to go pay a sex worker, by all means, go give her employment. But there are some women who have high value themselves, and roll around on the mattress with just any old dusty, okay? If you can only afford 30 minutes at a time, we'll have a good time. And hopefully y'all find a good worker. Okay. But until then, don't try to look at women as if that they don't deserve the most in life when they bring life. Get out of here with that. Okay. If someone chooses to exchange with you, wonderful. It's mutually beneficial. They have websites for that. You can go find all of those things online. But there are women actually out here who know their value, know their worth, and they're not settling for less. And they don't want anybody to treat them as such. So if you are used to treating women like objects, well, hopefully you can afford one on your budget. Okay, good luck to you. Men are always trying to tell women this is and that. If you can't afford a woman, just say you can't afford a woman, sir. So stupid. Generous retired regular of mine got you his number, gave you his number, and said, if I need financial help, to text him. He tips $400 a week. How do I ask him for $5,000 in a sweet way? Say, thank you so much. I was wondering how I was going to pay $5,000 and back rent. You saved me. ... That's how you do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lie. Thank you, Simone in the 90s. Appreciate it. This is why a lot of women don't want to deal with men anymore, because any woman will do, just like any wallet will do. Okay. But instead, we ain't rolling around. We're making you invest. There's a difference between exchange and investments, darling. Women that know their value only take long-term investments. Women that are exchanging will exchange with you. Go find the exchangers, darling. Okay. I got some more stuff too. I ain't even done. I ain't done. Tom Ford Black Orchid. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anonymous. Libre Lenure by Yves Saint Laurent. Thank you, Anonymous. Chance. Can't pronounce it. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Simone in the 90s for the super sticker. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Appreciate you. Dang. And I got a Bakur. Bakur? Where'd it go? Anyway, I got this Bakur burner. I have it here. Anyway, it's a nice one. Thank you. All these boxes. My post place was so mad. They were like, come pick up your stuff. Pile it up. Like, okay, thank you. So thank y'all so much, everybody who sent me gifts from my Amazon wish list. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all made the birthday, all the birthday wishes come true from my wish list. I really appreciate you guys. So let's get back to the subject, shall we? I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. And I also got another perfume. Lancome La Vie Est Belle Vanilla Nude. Thank you, Anonymous. All right. Appreciate you. Let's get back to talking about the lifestyle that you create is who you allow in. Are you going to allow in men who only want to exchange with you or who want to create and have a beautiful lifestyle for you? Okay. You got to be exclusive by who you let in. And men know when a woman is exclusive with who she allows into her life and who is not exclusive. Okay. Let me tell you how they know. A man, especially with money, they know how exclusive you are by how you interact with him. If you're desperate for energy, if you're desperate for approval, if you just want to be, with someone for the sake of being with someone, that is not exclusive. That is very available. Okay. Men with money like exclusivity, and I'm not talking about being in a relationship one-on-one. I'm talking about who has access to you. How many people have access to you? How much approval do you need every day? Unless it's from yourself, How much desperation do you have? Because men with money, real money, I'm not talking about no chump change, about real money. What happens is they need to be able to trust your character, trust who you allow into your lifestyle. Because if they allow you into their lifestyle, whoever you're bringing with you is also going to be there. So this is why some people get nervous about dating men with money, because their lifestyle and the people that they let in their lives and the people that they're surrounded by don't fit either. So this is why before you start dating men with real money, you need to clean up your lifestyle. You need to clean up who you allow into your little circle, who you allow to have access to you, who you allow to know things about you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're literally trying to date some money, you got to clean your stuff up first. You understand? Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry. So clean up your stuff first. It's hard to, like, some people will ghost you just because who you allow in your life, girl. Some people will ghost you because you're ratchet. Some people will ghost you because of your, availability to any and everybody. So that's why I'm telling you, first of all, clean up your own stuff first, and then you're going to see a whole new world or lifestyle open up to you. Okay. But you got to clean your stuff up first. So you got to work on yourself and your little circle and your lifestyle before you can access the next level. All right. So clean up your crap, clean up your circle, clean up who has access to you, and then go start out there doing what you do best, looking good and attracting. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you had to cut off jealous ratchets. Exactly. Cut them off, girl. Remember, exclusivity, who has access to you and who you allow in your life creates your lifestyle. So clean up your lifestyle. A lot of people, this will happen naturally. They will show you their true selves and you can just say, okay, well, I'm glad you showed your true form. Now exit the building, So some people have trouble letting go. Okay. But remember this, you're choosing your lifestyle about who you allow in it. Okay. Because everybody that's in your lifestyle is creating with their actions. Okay. So if you got some ratchet, jealous friend over there creating ratchet stuff in your life, you don't want that. Right. So either they got to clean their act up and level up with you, most of the time not, or you got to clean up your circle 100%. So that when you do meet someone, if you that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to meet someone that's going to take you up to the next level or date like within the wealthy circles, you can't have no ratchet circle with you. You understand? You got to come in there ready to level up, not with no ratchet baggage, not with no, availability to anybody and everybody, which means no dating apps. Okay? You can't be on every dating app with your booty sticking out and your lashes bigger than your eyeballs. Okay? You can't be doing that if you want to be exclusive. When I say exclusive, I don't mean in a relationship exclusive. I mean who has access to you exclusive. Because usually when you guard yourself like you're valuable, that's how people are going to see you. If you out there for everybody to scroll through, see every picture, answer every DM, you are not an exclusive lifestyle person. You are give me attention. If you like me, let me know. Slide up in the DM. You got access to me like the Ross clearance aisle. Okay? No. Do better. You're hilarious, Shira. I've been so busy. I come to your live and I'm already laughing. These pronunciations. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm feeling it today, okay? Do you think dating apps are worth it? No. I keep telling y'all every month, every day. Look, some of y'all are on dating apps for different reasons. I don't know why. But if you're trying to date exclusively in a higher lifestyle circle, get off the dating apps. If you're not, if you're just trying to date within the dating apps and take the scraps that are given, wonderful. But I don't recommend it. I'm going to go hard or go home, baby. Do it all the way or don't do it at all. At least try. At least if you aim high and make yourself on a certain level, you're going to get better than you would have. You know, not everybody is going to marry a billionaire or a multimillionaire, but at least you could get a regular millionaire or a high up earning, you know, 6-figure man that's close to a millionaire or halfway there or something, you know, because if you don't aim high, you're going to end up low anyway. So the higher you aim, the better you're going to get. You might be aiming for a billionaire, but what if you get a millionaire? You might be aiming for a millionaire. What if you get somebody who's making 600K plus, who could tell you to stay home and do whatever you want? You don't know. But you got to aim high, which means you got to be very careful on who you let in your lifestyle. Because let me tell y'all something. When men are out here, you know, looking for his next future ex-wife or his future wife, and he's rich and he has a lot of money, he's got to protect that money from ratchet family members, from ratchet friends. He's got to protect his reputation. So he's not going to let no ratchet person that's been all over every dating app in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to clean up your circle, your social media. Welcome back. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My vacation was wonderful. Appreciate y'all. All right. So I know there's a good handful of y'all out there trying to get them big dollars. Okay, so don't let nothing get in the way. Don't let nothing in your circle or your life get in the way of that goal if that's y'all's goal. Okay. A guy flaked on date. Business emergency. I flaked on him many times before. He's still making it up to me. How do I make him make it? Send a link for him to give you something. Gift, wish list, flowers, candy, cards, gift cards. Send him links to gifts. That's how he makes it up. He has to pay. Understand? I don't want to make, I don't need to, you don't need to go on another date that he's going to cancel. You need him to send you some money to invest so he shows up to the date eventually. He probably did that to humiliate you since you did that to him so many times. So I'm sending wish lists, I'm sending links, and if you don't pay, we're not meeting. There's a guy in the online space you're in. We had some initial chemistry and you hinted I like him, but now he's very cold, hot and cold. He will still interact in the same online club with others. He's not giving me attention because you gave him attention. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You hinted that you liked him, but he didn't hint that he liked you. You didn't let him chase. You didn't let him conquer. You didn't let him run after you, girl. Initial chemistry means absolutely nothing unless he's chasing you and verbally telling you, girl, give me your bills. I like you. Let me take you out. You cannot assume that chemistry is an invitation to chase a man. Okay. You can't hint to him that you like him. He got to chase you. He got to hint to you that he likes you times 10. Okay. It's a total turnoff if a woman is saying, here I am. I'm very available. I know we got chemistry. I kind of like you. Hint, hint, hint. No, that's trying to be a pick-me-show on the down low. No, you got to make him do all the work. Men love a challenge. So leave him alone. Show interest in another man, but not in a romantic way. Ask questions that make their intellect stand out, because men aren't emotional, but they do love to chase and they love a challenge and they love competition. So men value their intelligence, their ego, and how other people see them. So if you're in a group or a club, ask another man about something that requires a lot of intellect, that requires a lot of, don't ask him, assume he's stupid and dumb, and ask another man. Have you ever heard of her? Like, just, and don't come on to them, okay? Because that's the one thing you're not supposed to do. And who cares if you got chemistry? If they don't feel the chemistry, it ain't there. If you only feel it, it's there. If they don't feel it, it ain't there, okay? They have to be perfectly clear and they have to perfectly like you enough to come after you. So, fall back, baby. Thank you. Abby Sola, thank you, girl. You said pick me up. Yeah, don't be doing all of that. It's too much. A neighbor in your new building told you that he ever see me without another man, he will hurt the both of what? If he see you out with another man, he will hurt the both of us. I'm not sure if he was joking, but I made me uncomfortable. Would you say, tell him you're a police officer? And that's duly noted. Sprinkle. And ask him his first and last name and his birthday. That'll scare him even more. Sprinkle. You're what? You said the audacity of these creatures. Yeah, girl, scare them right back. You said somebody told you to call the police on them, girl. Sprinkle. Girl, just pretend you the police. You call them too. What? All right. Long time no see. Happy birthday. Thank you, Melita. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been online. It's been a whole week. My trip was wonderful. You're 22, you're about to marry a 55-year-old millionaire, but I'm embarrassed to be seen with him. Girl, everybody know what that is. They are. If he don't marry you, he gonna marry another 22-year-old who ain't embarrassed to be seen with him. So just be happy to be seen with his money. Okay. You are everybody that looks at you and him, they already know he rich and you a gold digger. Okay. Everybody know you ain't working. Everybody know you ain't clocking in. Everybody know you shop until you drop. Everybody know what these old men do and what these young chicks do. Girl, just get his money. Okay. You're gonna be fine. When he goes out, I ask him how his date went. Okay, that's insecure. Sprinkle. I'm not asking him nothing because I don't care enough. I'm asking him where my money. Did you stop by the ATM on the way home? I text you to bring me some cash. Well, that's okay. Just give me your credit card. I gotta pay for this cart. I don't care about where he's been. I care about what he's doing for me. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all understand your true power, it doesn't lie with insecurity. Do you understand? So when you create your lifestyle by who you let into your life, you're obviously letting in someone who makes you insecure. Okay. So your lifestyle is also going to reflect your insecurities. You let a man in you think is cheating on you. You let a man in who you're insecure about and make little snide comments like, oh, how was your date? Look, we don't care who you were out with because you don't know who he was out with prior. You're gonna lose your power in that type of relationship. What you need to get is some money. Okay? Because let me tell you something. You don't care about where they've been, what they've been doing, if their location is on, and all you care about is what they can do for you. You have all the power. You understand? If you have the power and if you can control your emotions and you're not jealous or insecure, you hold all the power because they don't know what you're doing. You could be like next, you know, with all bills paid. So they let, if you are triggered or insecure enough to say, how was your date? Da, 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 they know they got to you. Even if they sat at a bar with no date, you still value them more than they value you because you're sitting over there worried about them, asking about them, being insecure about them. Don't do it. So many of y'all ask me, how do you maintain the power in your relationship? By not acting needy, by not acting stupid, by not acting jealous, by not acting insecure, by acting like the prize, period. So, do better, ma'am. All right. Okay, here it is. There's a guy on an online space that you're on. We had, okay, I already answered this question, ma'am. I say stop coming on to men and stop mistaking chemistry as somebody trying to impress you to boost his ego. I said leave him alone and talk to someone else and ask them questions to prove like that this other man is intelligent. And if he's seeing the group chat or whatever, he's going to see that you went to another man based on another man's intelligence and not his. And then he's going to be like, well, why didn't you ask me? Well, I would have answered it. You know, men are not emotional. They're ego driven. So stop taking everything personally. Stop assuming that there's chemistry if there's no true interest in the man himself chasing after you. You know, y'all stop assuming that a man likes you if he has not shown you 100% that you are the prize. Okay, be dumb to it. Like, I don't know that you like me. I don't know if there's chemistry here. I don't know. I don't see no flowers delivered to my doorstep. I don't see any my wishes being fulfilled. I don't see anybody asking me out on a date. I, they're not interested unless they're interested. You get it? So I already explained this. Unless you asked another question. A 54-year-old give you a lot of money, but always wants to spend time together. He is so boring. Well, spend time doing stuff you don't like. Okay, find something with a lot of stairs, a lot of steps. Okay, do active stuff. Unless he's really healthy, he's gonna be like, all right, you tire him out, girl. Take him to the bar, do some day drinking. He'll be asleep by 8 or 7. You want to get rid of him real quick? Take him day drinking. Okay, disguise it as lunch. Go to a Mexican food place, buy him a bunch of margaritas, and he'll be out by like 6 or 7 o'clock. And then you be free. Okay, sprinkle. All right, day drinking works every time. Okay, you said day drinking and shopping. Okay, girl, he'll be ready for bed at 6, 7 o'clock. Make sure you get double shots up in that margarita. Okay. All righty. If he don't what? Anyway, yeah, create your future lifestyle by who you allow in. That also goes for friends. Okay, you can't be friends with everybody once you decide what type of lifestyle that you want. You can't be friends with everybody. Okay? You can be kind to people, but you can't be friends with everybody. There's a difference. And I know a lot of people are, well, that's not very nice. That's not very this, and that's not very that. But guess what? If you are creating a guest list, you're not going to invite everybody. You're only going to invite those you want to come. You're only going to invite those that are going to be, beneficial to the event and not ratchet and embarrassing, right? Same thing. You paid for a question that didn't appear. Your bank shows it was taken. Can you tell me if a man cheat? Why does finding men on the dating app frowned upon? Just curious. Okay. Yes, all men cheat because you wouldn't bet your life on them being faithful. That's number one. So you deep down in your intuition, you already know they're gonna cheat eventually because you wouldn't bet your life on them not cheating, right? So it's your own intuition. And ask any woman you know, do they know any man that has never cheated? And they ain't gonna tell you yes. Okay. Number two, dating apps are for leftover women who make themselves available to any and everybody on a dating app in order to interact with them. That means anybody can take you out to dinner. Anybody can talk to you. Anybody has access to you. You are the clearance aisle at Ross. Anybody can sift through you. You are not high value or exclusive. You're not hard to access. Therefore, you are less valuable to certain types of men. Now, if you're just going for the leftover clearance rack at Ross type of men as well, then y'all have a good old time. Okay? That's why. Do you think you should stop entertaining the silver fox? I am so embarrassed by flashy designer, especially since I'm younger. Should I tell him tone it down or just girl? Don't change that man. Get his money. Let him wear all that stuff, okay? Let him wear it. He done worked hard all his whole life. Let that 52-year-old silver fox wear his outfits. Okay? Continue to wear whatever you like. If he looks like a pimp and you look like his main bottom, if that's what you're worried about, then stop going out in public with him. Okay? Try to spend more time indoors and getting him to spend money on you by ordering you stuff, giving you money, and da da da. All right? If you try to change that man, he's gonna be sad that he can't be his best pimp looking self. He got dressed so he could have the type of woman that he could be flashy with. Okay. So either you get super flashy, pretend it's a costume, girl, I don't know. Or you spend less time in public with him. And if he asks why, tell him his style is too great for yours and that you don't have any clothes that look as good as his, and maybe he'll take you shopping and you can win both ways. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, you dress so well. I need a whole new wardrobe to keep up with you. So if you don't want to take you shopping to K and G, then I don't know what to tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said K and G is diabolical, but you know it's true though, girl. And you're gonna find the matching fits. Oh, thank you, Miss D. Thank you for being a new member. Hey, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. He could, because if you fumble him because of his wardrobe, another wise woman will take him as he is. Exactly, girl. You can don't be embarrassed of that man. That's just one on the roster, you know? Unless that's your only one. I would say take him out more in the morning or the afternoon so he can't do too much. Because he can get more interesting the later it gets with fashion. Okay, so try to do morning dates, lunch, because he can't bust out his best stuff unless it's nighttime. So stay out during the day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said silver foxes get them coin. I saw a couple silver foxes out when I was out a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand. I would understand how it felt to be like with somebody that's all extra dressed. But see, as a creative person myself, I would take it as an opportunity to wear some interesting colors and to wear some interesting fits that I would never wear. I'd be trying to look at the church first lady Easter. I'd be busting out my feathers and hats too, girl. Shoot, I got stuff to wear. My closet look crazy. I'll just go ahead and join the fun. Mm-hmm. Bust out me some costumes as well. I'm gonna get into it. I like cosplay. What we wearing today, sir? What color you wearing? Bright yellow? Okay, the mask. Oh, we looking like Jim Carrey from the mask. I'm finna get my outfit with what Cameron Diaz had on. Finna wear that too. What do you do for your boyfriend birthday? We've been together for 4 months. You're 20, he's 32, and after 4 days, he is on work vacation for a week. Okay, you take him to a nice dinner. Okay, and you don't get him anything that costs a lot of money. You get him something that's more memorable than costs a lot of money. So if I were you, I take him to a dinner and I get him one of these digital picture frame and put you and his pictures in there. All the time you spent together for the last 4 months. Get him a little digital picture frame that he can hook up to. You can hook up to your phone and put all the display on there. Put all some cute pictures of yourself and him and stuff like that. Good enough, okay? This don't cost that much. And every time he sees it, he'll think of you. It's not a gift that he has to compete with or you have to compete with later on, okay? You always do way less than the men when it comes to gifting because they have to be able to still impress you on their salary or whatever, okay? It's not supposed to be a competition of who gives who the best. He's supposed to always gift you better. You're the one. But you're supposed to gift him thoughtful and things that, seem like you put some thought into it. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, your dog of 12 years past. Oh, you miss him so much. How can you pay forth respect for all he has done for me? Your dog. Okay, I don't know if you're joking or not, but if you like dogs, donate to some dogs shelters in his honor and put his name on it. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. 12 years is a long time, so donate to other dogs or whatever in his honor. I don't know if you got him cremated, you got a little dog urn, but that's something you could do. Someone said the ASPCA. Yeah. You could donate to dog shelters in his honor. Help, feed dogs that are waiting to get adopted. All right, hold on. I said I missed a super chat. 1 second. How to deal with the fact that they will cheat all anyways. You can cheat too, baby. How do they supposed to deal with that? How do men deal with the fact that you as well can cheat? How do men out here sleep at night knowing that women can cheat on them? Let me tell you how. They don't care. They don't care. They don't lose sleep over if you're going to cheat on them or not. Especially if you're treating them like the prize and worried about losing them or losing sleep over them cheating. Especially if it's keeping you from getting your money. You know what I'm saying? You too can cheat. It's not a one-way situation. Do you understand? Men aren't up at night deciding whether, they're going to be doing this or doing that based on their fear of women cheating. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway, and they're going to do what's best for them. So until you understand that, you don't need to worry about it, man. Thank you. Anima. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. So stop worrying about it and get you a little roster. Date many. Having a roster doesn't mean you're sleeping with any of those guys. Also, doesn't mean you're sleeping with them. It means you're going out with them, letting them impress you, getting to know them as a human being. All right? If you're afraid a man is going to cheat on you, you want that type of man anyway. Why are you giving your all to that type of man anyway? Why? Because deep down inside, you already know that men are going to do what they want, and you should have the same audacity. Do you understand? If you have the same audacity as a mediocre man, you're going to excel a lot further as a woman in life. Why? Because men have the audacity to do whatever they want and not have fear about, is their woman going to cheat on them? You know what? They might not. But just in case, you can too. You understand? Stop worrying about dumb stuff. They're going to do what they want, and so can you. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. So what? Y'all got open relationship. No one talks about it, including you and him. When they open it up, you open it up. Make sure it's beneficial to you, though. Sprinkle. Now, if you're a very moral woman who lives by society's patriarchal rules, then do what's best for you still. Throw them rules out. Make your own rules. All right? Sprinkle. Mm? You didn't know if I could throw a party with friends or something? Would he do that for you, baby? Would he do that for you? Don't. You've only been together 4 months. Don't become no party planner over some dude. Okay? Don't be his mama. Don't buy him no wife mama gifts. Okay? You 4 months in, you don't need to be buying him no garbage cans for his house. You don't need to be throwing him no party. Okay? There are people that have been married for 20 plus years that ain't never thrown their husband no party. Don't start off like that, man. He got to earn all of that. Don't do too much, baby. Do you understand? Take all that energy that you want to do stuff for him for his birthday and do something for yourself. Buy you some cute outfits to look good on his birthday. All right? 4 months. You don't want to come off as a giant pygmy. Now, do you? Stop. Don't do it. Don't throw him no party. Would he throw you a party? Then what you doing? Remember, they're supposed to like you times 10. If the roles were reversed and it was your 4th month and it was your birthday, do you think he's going to be doing all this for you? No, he's not. He's probably going to take you to dinner and buy you a Pandora bracelet. Stop it. Stay for my child or leave an unhappy home. She's 8. Well, are you going to be happier somewhere else? Are you going to thrive? Are you going to have money somewhere else? Are you going to have to struggle? I feel like if you're not going to have to struggle, do what you got to do. If you're going to leave in style and be able to give your child the best life, wonderful. If you're going to have to struggle, you're still going to be unhappy, and you're going to you're going to probably look for somebody else to date, and your child is not going to get enough attention. So you decide what's best for your child and your future generations. And you can also still be happy if you concentrate on yourself instead of the relationship. Okay. So if you're unhappy in the relationship, then do something else and don't focus on the relationship. You understand? And stay if you want. But if it's terrible and you can thrive elsewhere, then do that. But make sure your child stays the priority, and that you're not trying to do anything that'll give you attention just because you feel like you got to because you're single. You know, if you're going to leave and thrive, wonderful. If not, you might as well stay and focus on yourself and not focus on a relationship. Since all men could cheat, how can we force our long-term patterns husbands to always wear protection with us from the start? Sprinkle. Always do it from the start. Tell them it's a pet peeve. You don't do nothing else but that unless y'all are trying to procreate. Have them checked out at the vet first. If he passes that test, he passes all them tests, and y'all trying to procreate, then do it. Okay? If y'all ain't trying to procreate, yeah, you need to be wearing it at all times from the start. That way it's not a surprise. It ain't a surprise. That's your preferred form of protection. You ain't on no birth control. Y'all can't afford no more kids after you procreate with the kids you're trying to have. Wrap it up. You understand? You could be on a pill. He ain't got to know. But make sure he wrap it up, and it's a habit, and that's what you do, and you ain't going to touch him unless he is. From the beginning. Why? Because you know, eventually, sooner or later, he's going to have to do something. He's going to do something. And you don't want to find out the hard way. Now do you? Okay? So make it already from the start. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care how long y'all been married. I don't care what he doing, what you doing. Make him wrap it up. Why? Because that's your preferred form of birth control. Even if you're already on birth control, he ain't got to know. If he try to do something, okay, we having another kid. I'm ovulating. Lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What you want to name it? Ruin the mood. Uh-oh. What happened? What? Okay. Sorry. All right. So if he knows that's what it is, that's what he always gonna do. Have a drawer full of them. Have a drawer full of protection, and every time he tap on your shoulder to roll around on the mattress with him, you better roll out the thing in a drawer. Put it on. All right. Mm-hmm. 2 longtime friends betrayed you. One constantly trauma dumped, and the other stole from your job. You decided you don't want to be friends anymore. Not sure how. Girl, just stop calling them and block them. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Block them. Don't answer their phone call. And move on to a better lifestyle, okay? When they say, "Why you ain't calling me anymore? What's wrong with you?" Oh, I'm done with people like y'all. Decide new era. What they gonna do? Beg you to come back? Thank you, Sapphire. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just dump them by stop talking to them. Every time they talk to you, I'm busy. Then stop answering the phone call. Stop answering the text. It's very simple. Okay. Every time they call, every time they send you a message, delete. I'm busy. Have an automatic text sent to them until they stop calling. If they can't get the picture, then block them where they can't see that they're blocked. Just going to give up. Okay? They just going to give up. Let them give up on you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or just tell them. Lie. Blame it on your fake therapist if you don't have my therapist said I need to stop being friends with y'all for my own mental health. Goodbye. You might not even have a therapist, but you can pretend like you do and friend up them that way. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll be your therapist. Look, friend dump them. Tell them I said it, but you can say I'm your therapist. You say my therapist said to friend dump y'all because y'all ain't no good. Goodbye. Y'all figure it out. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got a therapist? Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell them they don't have to know I'm legit. Therapy comes in all forms. Said a PhD and getting his money. Okay. He is very wealthy, unkempt, bad hygiene, ogre. Okay, so you got Shrek, girl. All right. Okay, so he's been wealthy so long that he don't have to do nothing. Okay, that's that old money. They gross. A lot of old money. You think old money is all sophisticated? No, no, no. A lot of old money is gross because they don't have to perform. Okay, they're not performative. So he already said I can get anybody just because I'm old money wealthy. Okay, I don't got he ain't got to brush his teeth or wash his booty. But what you can do is you could buy him a nice gift basket from the Dollar Tree of hygiene products. Okay, you can gift him that. Okay, because some guys just need a little nudge in the right direction. Okay, you can get him some powder, you can get him some deodorant, you can get him some toothpaste, you can get him some floss, and you can put in a beautiful little Dollar Tree gift basket. And you can say, honey, I got you something. I hope you love it. You promise you're going to use it? Give it to him. Tell him he's thanking a nice way. Should you find a job or let your man provide for me? You should let your man provide for you and start a business because you have the time, you have the support to sit there and grow your business, which you're going to make way more money off of in the future than somebody's job. Okay. All right. So, but before you quit your job, if you already got a job, get you some savings in your account, whether he gives you the savings, a good amount, so that you are comfortable. And if something happens, you can leave at any time. And then also you can work on your business. Okay. So get a little savings and then start your little business. Because some people don't have the support to kind of get creative and trial and error and start their business and take their time growing it because they have to work. But if you got somebody paying them bills and you got a good savings, you can focus on your own business and grow it. It may not be making a lot of money in the beginning, but over time, it's going to make more money. And it's going to make you way more money than any other job could ever have if you are, putting it as a priority. And it could be a cute little online business. You can even write a book. Okay. You could do whatever you need to do, baby. You can have several businesses. They're pretty much self-ran online these days. Or you can invest money, or you can maybe do a little app. I don't know. Whatever y'all doing up out there these days to make money in your sleep. Do it. You find out your husband makes 3 times what he claims. Says excuse to get him to pay. Need a large amount like 10. Okay. Ask him for it. Ask him for double that and see what he can do. If you want 10, ask for 20. Then negotiate down to 10. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Always reach higher when you know he got more. So 10? No, you need 20. You need 20, and you're going to stop doing everything you do Unless he give you that 20, he's going to say, well, let's compromise. And you're going to get the 10 or 15. All right. So always ask for way more than you really want. Y'all can negotiate down. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said he been giving them somebody else that money, drain his pockets. Exactly, girl. Get the money. Start planning household projects. Start booking people to come do stuff at your house. You got to spend his money, girl. All right. Oh, by the way, I have the contractor coming by. We're going to redo the closet. So I gave you your credit card information already. Start improving that house. Start doing projects that cost money. You understand? Why? Because you can. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shh, I answered that question already. How do you get access to his card? Ask him. Say it's for something small. Say, would you mind use your card? I want to buy something online. It's just a little TikTok cart. Fill that thing up, girl. Fill that cart up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl who texted me. Oh, I wanted to say thank you guys. Hold on. Because some of y'all sent me cash apps for my birthday. And yeah, I want to say thank y'all to Dee Dee. Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Impressive Salon. I don't know if you're all here. Thank you, Benedict, Sarah, Bubby, Emma. Okay. What is this? Okay. Thank you, GS Spa Nails. Thank you, Aja. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who's spamming? I don't even see the spam. Okay, anyway. Okay. How do you get men to spend on you? I'm pretty nice, body nice. Maybe that's the part. You too nice. Yep. You're too nice. That's why. If men can get in your face, spend time with you in public without spending money for free, they will. And they will take advantage of your niceness to get everything they want. Okay. If you are exclusive with your time and your energy and who you allow in your presence, and if you make it known that you're expensive, that you like nice things, you like nice places, you like to do that, if that man likes you, that's what he's going to have to do to impress you. So you can't come off just as a nice person. If he can impress you with a silly joke, he's not going to spend money, baby. Okay. If he knows you like nice things, if he knows you like this and he knows you like that, and all those things are expensive, well, that's what he has to go by. And that's what he has to do to impress you. If you're just nice to any and everybody and allow everybody your time and energy and space, and it's free, that's why you don't get nothing. Right? So think about this. There are places that are very expensive. Drinks cost a lot, meals cost a lot, appetizers cost a lot. Then there's cheap places. The food might be good in both places, but who's going to go and spend money at a nice place with high prices versus Applebee's? You know what I'm saying? Olive Garden. You got to be exclusive with your time and energy. And not everybody is supposed to be able to impress you. They got to do more. Okay? So from the very beginning, in the first conversation, you got to lay it down. Like, Oh, I love this and I love that. My da, 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 da. I love this place. Da, da, da. Have you ever been here? Da, da, da. You got to come off as nothing can impress me unless it's expensive. You know, unethical this, unethical that. Uh, I need to help unethical this month, and I'm now have to readjust my budget and finances to, make my ends meet. But oh, maybe I can impress her by helping her out since she helped Aunt Ethel. Okay. Instead of, oh, she'll laugh at all my stupid, dumb jokes. She thinks I'm cute. She probably want to roll around on the mattress with me. You can't, men take nice as if you are interested in rolling around on the mattress with them and that you like them more. That's why a lot of women cannot be nice anymore because men take your niceness for thinking that you want them and for nothing, you know? So you got to be smart. Got to be a challenge. You can't be too nice. Not in this world. From the beginning, when they start to try to impress you, make sure it's known that only nice, expensive things, gifts, money, and da 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 is how you are impressed. Don't laugh at their dumb jokes. Replace, like if they tell you a dumb joke, it's like, oh, that reminds me of Aunt Ethel. I just paid her mortgage this month. I got to figure things out. I'm so stressed. It must be from the first conversation. Okay. That is why how you create your lifestyle. Now, if you're going to let some man into your life, they got to be beneficial. And if you can't figure out how to make present beneficial, that's on you, baby. If they're not beneficial, dismiss them. Okay. Remember, half of the whole thing is your decision. Half of everything is up to you because you're present. So if you're letting men in your life and they're not trying to impress you financially, not trying to do the most for you, that's the lifestyle you're creating. You're creating a lifestyle to where you get no money. So from the beginning, you got to have a plan. You got to understand what you're doing before you speak. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, y'all know how you manifest, right? Think about the same thing as who you let in your life is a manifestation of your future. Okay. If you let a Dusty in your life, that manifestation of that future ain't going to be pretty good. It's not going to be good. You let a man with money in your life, you let him know that he got to spend, you're manifesting good stuff, okay, by who you're letting in. So think of it that way. How you speak, what you say. It's not about being nice, it's about being effective and creating the lifestyle that you want. You said, what about for friends? Okay, if those friends aren't beneficial to you and they're not contributing to the lifestyle that you're trying to create, do they really need to be there? Maybe you can have separate events for separate types of friends. This is a lot of people do. Let me tell you. A lot of people do things that are exclusively for a certain group of people, and then they do another whole thing for another group of people. Okay? So not everybody is going to get invited to this place, just like not everyone is going to get invited to that place. Okay? Got to keep certain things separate. Why? Because you're creating a lifestyle and you don't want to invite certain types of people to certain things that are not going to procure your lifestyle. It's just how it is. Okay. Now, would you invite your messy friend who's really a frenemy to a dinner party where your rich man is hosting for his friends and coworkers? Are you going to invite her? You're probably not, right? No, you're going to invite them to the twerk off birthday party on the party bus when your husband is out of town, when your man is out of town, and you just want to be ratchet for one night in a party bus, right? You're not going to invite them to the dinner party where your man's coworkers and friends and bougie, snobby people are, right? You're not going to do that. So keep things separate when you're trying to create a lifestyle. Can't invite everybody everywhere. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said put them in the correct order. Exactly. And you don't tell them about everything. If you're not inviting them, don't even tell them there's anything going on. How have you made friends on your level up journey? How do you know who to keep around and who creates sisterhood? Okay. Um, you keep around very few, and they have to be on the same level or higher than you. Financially, as well as how they take care of themselves and how they present. You understand? Has to be on the same level or higher, not less. That's how you determine it. Because think about this. If you can't benefit or learn from whoever's in your circle, they don't need to be there. You've outgrown them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because chances are they're going to get jealous of you anyway. It's not going to work out. So you better keep it real. Mm-hmm. He said, don't tell your friend. Your friends are not your friends. They are your peers. So stop. Yeah, I always tell this to people. Stop telling people that don't claim people as your friends all the time. They are your peers. Okay. A friend, a real friend wants the best for you and they want to make it and they want to see you grow. They're not trying to backstab you. Those are simply your peers who you hang out with sometimes. I'm trying to tell everybody that they're a friend. Some people are not friends. They are just peers. Your peer group. Thank you. You said you sent a super chat? Hold on, girl. Hold on. I already answered all these. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Already answered all these. Okay, someone said true. Yeah, I think I answered all these, baby. Okay, first of all, your goal is not to be making friends. Your goal is to put yourself in an environment where you're naturally going to socialize with a group of people that are just going to invite you to stuff because you have the same goals or you're in the same circles or you have same, values and stuff. Your goal is not to make friends. Just like when you go out, your goal is to attract. Okay, so when there's an exclusive group of people, they want you in that group, they're going to come after you. You're not going to have to seek their approval, okay? Because if you seek a group's approval or you seek approval from people, even if you're trying to make friends, it's still very needy and it comes off as insecure. So what you want to do is represent yourself as the main character, have some charisma, have some presence, and people will naturally want to invite you stuff and put you into their circles to liven it up or to make it better. If you're trying to make exclusive friends on higher levels, if you're trying to make friends that have more than you or on your same level, you gotta let them come to you. You gotta. Okay, they gotta want you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Amina. Exactly, they want to be with you, not you with them. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why. So make sure you understand that as well. If you can't be desperate in any situation, okay? This is how you create the lifestyle that you want. You're not desperate for it, you're attracting it. There's a difference. Okay? You clear your circle, you clear your space of nothing that's supposed to be there. You make room for the improvements and what you want in there. You be who you are, be the main character, and that's what you're going to attract. You get it? So it takes a lot of self-work because most young people are just blubbering, emotional, over emotional people walking around looking for approval. They're powerless. Okay. Nobody wants that unless they're looking to use you. Okay. If you step into the place like the main character and you're very exclusive on who you give your energy and attention to, you're going to look like Oh, wow, who is that? You know? So, that's all you gotta do. Don't give off desperate energy. Don't give up, I need friends. Don't be walking around like a blubbering, over emotional idiot seeking approval from anything that will give it to you. No. You walk in there like the main character and that your presence is a gift and you have some charisma and you have some main character energy about yourself and they will come to you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Why do y'all still have crushes on people? How old are y'all? I understand a celebrity crush, but like crushes on people in real life, they got to have some money and like you times 10. Otherwise, it's a waste of your energy. That's just to get you to dress better when you go outside. I don't know. I don't see how it's beneficial. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you have a crush on a person and it's making you get up every day and do your best and look your best, great. Inspo. But y'all too old to be having crushes out here if y'all are out of high school and college. Okay. They must like you. They got to have a crush on you, not the other way around. Okay. Because that's how you lose all your power, by being desperate and liking somebody that doesn't even know you exist. Okay. They're supposed to have a crush on you, man. Uh-oh. Thank you, Sophia, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. You said you only have crushes on celebrities, never on a real man. They're supposed to have crushes on you. Exactly. That's right. You walking around with crushes on men that don't even like you. That's a young woman's thing. Okay. That's for young women. And they'll learn quickly to give that up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. How do you get him to spend the most on at the mall? Should I say, what's the most you can spoil me? No. Just start picking up stuff like it doesn't cost money and looking at them and asking them if you can afford it in front of people. Okay. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to the mall and be like, oh my gosh, I love this. Can I get it? Can you afford this? And ask real loud in front of people that look real good and like men that have money. Like, ask loud. He's gonna say, no, put it back. I'm broke now. He's gonna say, oh yeah, you can get it. So you got to use his ego against him. All right. When you get to that mall, be picking up stuff and say, can you afford this? I really like this. Can I get it? Are you sure? Are you sure you can afford it? Okay, put it in the car. All right, but make sure people hear you and make sure when you ask, you standing around somebody that look like they got money or they real cute. Okay. Because ain't no man gonna say, don't put it back on broke in front of a man that look like he got some money or from a woman who look like she's gonna judge him for being broke. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Always use that ego. Men care more about what other strangers think of him than he does think that he cares about what you think of him. Especially if you already rolled around on the mattress with him. All right. So you gotta use the people around you to help you get your stuff, girl. If you're going to an exclusive place, have the salesperson help you. They'll know what to do. Just wink at them. Get them. Oh my gosh, I love this. Can you show me the one in the green? Wow, isn't this nice? Oh yes, it's very nice. It's very nice fabric. The saleswoman or the salesman will help you get this money. So that's dirty work. Okay. So is future faking and lying. But you know, they don't stop them men. Mm-hmm. All right. Advice on taking a leap and starting a business. I would never call it a leap. I would just call it a hobby until it becomes a business that you're making money at. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See, that's what y'all keep. A lot of women, they think it's taking a leap. No, it's a hobby first. All businesses should be hobbies first. Okay. You should have some type of passion about it. You should like doing it. And then you just need to figure out how to make some money with it. And then it will grow. Okay. Taking a leap means you're taking a risk, which means you don't even like, it's something that you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fail or I'm going to thrive at it. No, it just needs to be something that you like doing and you can get paid for it. If you're a smart businesswoman, you start off with that type of business. And then when that money starts rolling in easy, then you start another business. Okay. You grow, you start off small, you grow. It's not a big leap if you're a hobby and you're starting off small. If you start off too big, you're going to have anxiety. You're going to worry about it failing all the time. And if you start off small, if it does fail, no big deal. You didn't do too much, baby. But you can start over with no problems. You can try something different. Y'all be trying to do too much. Start off small as a hobby. See what happens. See if it grows. See if it's making money. Okay? Not doing too much. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You said how to deal with envy. Keep doing what you do, man. I just call it inspiration without direction. If you're inspiring people to want a similar lifestyle as you, it's just inspiration without direction. They haven't figured out how to get it, but they know they won't. You know what I'm saying? Once they figure out how to get what you have or something similar, they won't envy you anymore. They'll just look at you as inspiration. Okay. So envy is like secret inspiration. They just don't have what it takes to get it yet. What they need to be focused on and how to get it in themselves. Because when people are envious of you, it's because they want what you have, but they don't know how to get it themselves. So that's why you just give them tips and advice because what they really need is direction. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Give them tips and advice. They just need direction. They scared to ask for it, girl. Okay. Start giving them tips, girl, because that's what they're really asking for. Read between the lines. Once you are able to read between the lines, you won't see a lot of stuff that you see. You're going to change your perspective. You're like, why is this person so envious? Oh, they want to be just like me. Well, since they don't have directions and they're too embarrassed to ask, let me just go ahead and give them the tips and the clues that they need and to put them in the correct direction. You know, I tell my friends to watch you because they need to stop dealing with dusties that they complain to me about. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, they do need to be watching. They can get dust free as well. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm? Okay, 36-year-old man, 24-year-old girl. You went on a date and calls you every day and does not say much. I've given him opportunities to help me out financially, but nothing come out of it. Should I just go on second date? Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's dating for fun. Not you dating for fun. So don't go together. All right. He didn't congratulate me with 8th of March, and I collect. Oh, you called it weird. In 4 days, he said that I will receive a gift. He is 40. I am 19. He gives me allowance. Okay. Huh? Okay. So it was your birthday or something. He didn't say nothing. So he's gonna send it out. Okay. Well, when you get it, then talk to him. We don't talk to him until it's delivered. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wonderful. Don't talk to that man until the gift has been delivered. So I'll let you know when I receive it. And don't talk to him no more after that. Until it arrives at your doorstep. Don't talk to him. Don't text him. Don't do nothing. If it's already arrived, say thank you, and that's it. Don't be super over impressed. It's late. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. You said how your channel is about to conceive and you haven't posted in years. What should I post about to bring back to algorithm? Just change the whole message of your channel. Start something different. Um, Money is always a getter. Talk about money. Money will always be in the algorithm, baby. Now, dating, relationship advice, beauty, and money. That's always going to be in the algorithm. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. You said congratulations on 840,000 followers. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1 million on YouTube. Yeah, James had bought me a big bottle of Ace of Spades champagne a while back, and we were supposed to open it up when I got my 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but it was taking a long time, so we opened it up way before that. So I'm glad we opened it up and we got to toast and drink it. But I'll get another bottle when I hit 1 million. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm excited about that too. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said that was so sweet. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad we opened it up though, because he really wanted to try it. He said that means it's gonna happen soon. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Missed you, Shira. I hope you had a wonderful vacation and birthday. I did, darling. Thank you, Kirsten. Appreciate you. You said everybody subscribed if you haven't already. Thank you. I appreciate that, ma'am. Rain travels. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. What? Okay, yeah. Okay. You said he's still providing all. You said upgrade my look and it raised the viewers. Girl, I gotta I gotta post up with some cleavage. to get 1,000,000? Oh dear. You better bust out the low tops. Gotta get them push-up bras going, I guess. I guess I gotta go shopping. Somebody said I'm not complaining. I guess I gotta go shopping. Gotta get them low tops and put some glitter on or something, girl. I don't know. The V-necks. Okay, put some more makeup on. Get some low tops, girl. Woo. Gotta put on some red and pink, some glitter, and some low tops. I got you. All right. Gotta give you some nails and lashes and low tops and start showing stuff off, girl. All right, I'm gonna try it, and if I see them numbers jump in one video, then I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. Somebody said some baby hairs. That's terrible. It's gonna be funny. You said the hard part is becoming bitter after learning the truth about men, but the truth has always been out there. You've just been brainwashed not to see it. So the whole point of becoming bitter about learning the truth, the truth has always been there. You've just been blind to it. Okay. So you're just literally waking up from being brainwashed. You're just literally waking up from taking people's words over their actions. Okay. It's not to be bitter, it's to be aware on how to move accordingly. Okay. So you're not bitter. You're not mad at who they've been. You're mad at how you've been brainwashed. You're not mad at them. You're mad at the brainwashing that society has done on you. So you're not mad at men. You're not bitter at men. You're just mad because you didn't know any better. Now that you know better, you do better. You choose different types of men. You make sure the beneficial relationship is there, and you don't do too much, and you don't be a pygmisha. There's no need to be bitter. You just need to be there for the correct reason, and needs to improve your life. Otherwise, you're wasting time anyway. You wouldn't go anywhere else that's not beneficial to you, that doesn't improve your life or your well-being. You haven't been trained to be brainwashed in any other aspect of life except for relationships. So, when you go to buy a car, when you go to get a job, when you go to start a business, no one is telling you to take the least and give the most. No. But when it comes to relationship, you've been brainwashed. So just unbrainwash yourself. You're not bitter. You're aware. That's all it is. Happy belated birthday. I hope you have a beautiful trip. Oh, your husband cheated, but he's a provider. He don't know what. He don't know that you know. Should I make him spend? Yep. Start some house projects and start visiting that dealership, girl. Don't roll around with him, girl. Just tell him his checkup is due at the vet, baby. Sprinkle. Tell him that after you get what you need. Don't roll around with him. Just tell him you sick. You ain't got, you ain't feeling it. Y'all both need to go to the vet. Take him anyway. Sprinkle. Get him nervous. Get to that dealership. That's right. Start asking questions like, so where were you the other night? Oh my gosh, that car, that's my dream car. I really want to upgrade. So where were you when I was trying to text you that night? Oh my gosh, they have it in red, white, midnight blue. Ooh, I like that midnight blue, baby. That's nice. So where were you? Oh my god, I want to test drive this so bad. Let's go to dealership. Dot dot dot. All right. Pretend like you finna bust them, but then get to the dealership. There you go. You gonna try to distract you with that test drive and that dealership so you don't finish the question. Okay. You said, am I really bringing on the cleavage tomorrow asking for a friend? Girl, I don't know. Depends on my mood, ma'am. Depend on my mood. We'll see. I'm gonna do an experiment. Maybe I'll go 1 week of doing the most. Maybe if I get to 1 million, see if I get to 1 million by busting, by doing too much. Do better, Dusties. Shira. Thank you, girl. Spray, spray, How to be more seductive? By being more attractive and less available to anything and everybody. Okay. When you are seductive, it's how you entice, allure, and attract. If anybody got access to you, how are you supposed to be seductive? And it's not special if you're seductive to everybody. You know what I mean? So, exclusivity in who you deal with as well. You can't be nice and seductive. Okay. Not when you're trying to get this money. If you're too seductive, they think you just want to roll around on the mattress with them. You see, so seduction doesn't come in unless it's mental seduction. Do you understand? You can't be trying to seduce men physically. It has to be mental seduction. Why? Because they think you just want to roll around on the mattress with them, and they're not getting ready to give you no money if you seducing everybody you come in contact with because it's free. You understand? So you got to mentally seduce them first. You got to add the money stuff in there. Like, you just sit there and like smile like you're thinking about something. I'm like, oh, what are you thinking about? Thinking about you. Oh, really? What are you thinking about? Oh, well, I have this fantasy and it starts off with you taking me shopping. Do you want to hear the rest? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get that money. Oh my gosh, I had a dream about you the other night. Oh, really? What did you dream about? We were shopping. You were buying me this really nice bracelet, and I was like so excited. When I opened the box, I was like, oh my gosh. Wow. It was like the best feeling. Like it's been so long since somebody gifted me something. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And then like some weird cat started like running backwards. Like add some like real like surreal dream stuff to it so it sounds legit. Then some like weird cat started like walking backwards and talking and saying some weird stuff. And then like I looked in the box and the bracelet wasn't there anymore. And I was so sad and I was looking everywhere for it. Oh my gosh. And then I woke up because I heard a car alarm like outside and I was like, oh, that was a good dream though. But you were in there and you were looking, you looked good. Um, well, that was an interesting dream. Yeah. Then the next time you see him, don't have no bracelets on your arm. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Because you dream about me, huh? I sure do. Dream about you gifting me some jewelry. Okay. You said men will pretend to forget about the bracelet. No, they won't. Let me tell you why. Because when you are describing the dream, you got to describe how you feel, how it made you feel when you received the gift. Because when a man gifts you, they want the feeling of, they want to see the look on your face. They want to see how excited you get. They want to see how, da da da. So if you describe that to them in the dream, they're going to want to see it in reality because they're not in the dream with their perspective. So they can only see from your perspective. Now, they want to see from their perspective, they got to buy the jewelry. Okay. It's the reverse psychology and them wanting to feel the dopamine release when they see the look on your face. You see? They're not getting that unless they can see it for themselves. You understand? Oh, but they know that they'll get it. It's a guarantee. Hmm? So you described your reaction, but now they want to see it in real life because women are more imaginative than men. So in order to receive the full dopamine rush of that, they're going to have to actually do it. Hmm? You said a dusty gonna say keep dreaming. Well, why would you tell a man who's dusty about your dream anyway, darling? You're supposed to be staying away from them. What if your husband gets mean when you put makeup on? Then you don't wear it every day like you should be doing it. You didn't wear it from the start, and now he's suspicious. That's why you got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Okay. If you make a habit of doing it and wear it every day, he have nothing to say now, would he? So I tell y'all, if y'all want to keep the power in your relationship, you got to put yourself first. You got to be self-obsessed and you got to do things for yourself. And it has to be a habit. You can't just decide one day I want to put on makeup and you haven't been putting on makeup and you married to that man and he sees you with makeup on. It has to be every day, all day. Do you understand? So if you want him to stop getting mad at you, you got to wear it consistently and make it into a habit. He'll get over it. He'll be done with it. Okay. If you want to ease him into it, do a little bit each day. One day do your eyebrows. Next day do your blush. Ease him into it. Okay. You didn't start just, you didn't start off that way. So it's going to be raising a little bit of suspicion. And you can say, because I know you work. I can tell because you live with somebody that tells you not to wear makeup. So say, you know what? There's this woman at work and she's getting all the, good assignments and she's getting raises because she wears makeup. And I read that women get more money and they get more opportunities at work if they wear makeup. So you don't want me to wear makeup, retire me. Period. Okay. Brush drop. You don't want me to wear makeup? Retire me. Brush drop. Bet you he gonna let you wear that makeup then. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said no. You just not till I know you working. If you're valuing the opinion of a grown, able-bodied man who's telling you not to wear makeup, and you listening to him, and he gets mad when you wear makeup, I know that's pygmy energy, and I know that you're working. I just said that because I know I've been doing this for you. All right. So if you're trying to level up, then use that as an excuse. Okay. If he want to retire you, then he can retire you. If he can't say nothing. Shut up, sir. You don't run nothing over here. You don't pay bills over here. Men don't get no respect if he ain't paying all them bills. Understand? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And some of y'all ladies will let a man tell you what to do, get mad at you for trying to improve yourself, and he ain't even paying no bill. Okay? You got to take your power back, ladies. The men don't run nothing unless they paying all the bills. And even if they are paying all the bills, you should still be able to do what you want. Okay? So I never understood why a woman would let a man run anything that's not paying no bill. You don't run nothing, sir. Again, you're going to feel stupid after he says something to me. Watch. Because I will say, retire me then. Okay? Well, then you ain't got nothing to say over here, sir. You can be mad all by yourself over there. Don't nobody care. Okay? Wish a Dusty would fix their mouth to say something to me if all bills ain't paid. Even if they do say something to me, that's still their opinion. And for me to decide whether I want to listen to it or not. Mm-hmm. You do small stuff. You don't work. You do small stuff for him. What's that mean? For him? Well, don't do nothing for him, girl. Why he want to keep you looking like unglam? Telling him you doing it for him. Or tell him you need some more money. If he gonna pay you to stay plain, make sure you up that price. All right. You get mad I wear makeup? Pay for spa day. You get where I make. If he's gonna get mad that you're wearing makeup, pay for you to go get a glass skin facial so you don't have to. If he gets mad that you're wearing makeup, tell him to pay for, whatever you need done on your face, done on your face. Okay? You gonna pay for something. If not, don't care what he says. Don't care if he gets mad. Not your problem, his. Okay? Don't make his problem your problem. That ain't your problem. So, well, I'm so sorry that you don't like makeup. Don't wear it then, sir. Don't get mad when I wear it. I'm just trying to look good. You don't want me to look good? Why not? Are you that insecure? Well, you need to work on that because that's not my problem. That is yours. Goodbye. You said somebody said get makeup tattooed on. Permanent. Oh. You know what? You need to just start wearing it every day. He'll get used to it. All right. Then he won't get mad when you put it on every now and then. Just wear it every day. Don't care what he thinks. What are you gonna do? Every time he sees a girl with makeup, he says she's caked up. We don't care. We are our own main characters. What a man thinks about us wearing makeup is his problem. It's not ours. If we want to wear makeup, we have the freedom to wear makeup, darling. If he gets mad about it, tell him to find something real to be mad about, like his paycheck. Okay? Tell him to go be mad at his boss after he asks him for a raise and he don't get it. Okay? Tell him to go be mad at people that are doing bad in the world. But you wear makeup has nothing to do with him being mad. He's insecure. Maybe if he got his money up, he'd be all right. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Somebody said you his beard. Girl, cake the makeup on. Be like, I like caked up. She's pretty. You said controlling man or a no-go. I would never just because he didn't like it, I put extra on, okay? Just because he didn't like it. I will put extra on. Like, you sure you don't like it? Hold on, let me get some more. 'Cause, thank you. You said you sent me a super chat 20 minutes ago, girl. I don't see it. Okay, here, I see something here. We talked in our friend group an hour. He's founder and CEO. And before our first date, I asked him to cover my nails and he didn't. He's 40, I'm 19. Okay. First of all, you're 19. He don't take you seriously. And he's a founder and CEO. I don't know how old he is, but he doesn't take you seriously till you're too young. And if you can't cover your nails, I mean, that's chump change. I would ask for rent money. I would ask for shopping money, not no nail money. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you set your price. You set your price when you ask too low. Okay. You set your price. You would have been better off getting rejected for $500, $1,000. You would have been better off with that rejection. Right? Because that means you value yourself higher than a little set of nails. You know what I'm saying? Always ask for more than some dang nails. All right. And if you were going to get rejected, at least you would have went out like you're more valuable than a set of nails. And he actually might have done it for you because you have the audacity. And a lot of rich men who are powerful admire that audacity in women because it reminds them of themselves on how bold and how much they value themselves. So next time, ask for more. All right. God, you can't be doing the least if you want the most. Mm-hmm. I already answered all these questions, baby. Thank you for being a new member. All right. Someone says it's called negging. Yeah, you can't neg me because I'm gonna do the opposite. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. For y'all young ladies, let me tell you something. 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, ask for bigger. If you reduce yourself to a set of nails, that's how you're going to get treated. Okay. You're building a lifestyle. Okay. How you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you. If you're only worth a set of nails and that's all you asked a CEO and a founder of a company for, what does that say about you? You could have asked any old dusty bum that. I would be insulted if somebody asked me for something so menial. You're going to ask big. All right. You'll be surprised. Okay. Be bold. Yes. Fortune favors the bold, baby. I'm going hard. I'm going home. You can't, you can do it or you can't. Men work on ego. Okay. Anybody can give you nail money. This man is a founder and a CEO. You're a 19-year-old. Have some audacity. Okay. I'm asking for more. Look, a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? And a little chump change nail money. Y'all got to ask bigger. Stop being afraid. These men are not afraid to ask you to roll around on the mattress with them after a free meal. Where's your audacity, ladies? Men always want to impress you and prove you already talked to him for an hour. He's already impressed you with spending $0. That's first of all. You gave away your time for free. Men with money don't respect women that give away their time all willy-nilly to just anybody. Then you're gonna ask for some nails? Girl, you did everything wrong. Your time is exclusive. You don't just give it away free and willingly. You should have spent 5 minutes on that little phone call. Leave him wanting more. He probably would have texted you back. Then you could have hit him with a big amount, you know? Remember, men are ego driven, not emotionally driven, but ego driven. He would have been more intrigued if you had asked for more. Do better. No nail money, baby. Any dusty can give you nail money. You don't need no nail money. You need some money, some real money. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said challenge him. Exactly, girl. Y'all always ask me how do you all get money out of these men? You got to play on their ego. You got to go big or go home, baby. You got to be unafraid to lose what you ain't got. Okay, you don't even got it yet. Okay, so listen. How you create your lifestyle by who you allow in. You allowed a CEO, founder into your life, and you only asked him for nail money. Now, does that sound very exclusive? No, it sounds very broke-minded. So you got to do better. You got to ask for more. You got to insinuate that you need more, or that he can impress you by doing this and that. Talking to someone for an hour is a waste of your time unless it's beneficial to your pockets. Do you understand? Anybody that sits there and laughs at some dumb jokes, wastes an hour with a man, and then asks him for some nail money doesn't know their value. Okay, so that's a good lesson that you learned, but now you got to go back in it to win it. Okay, 5 minutes, leave them wanting more. When they come back around, ask for bigger, ask for more. You said like that girl that was in Pakistan and asked for 50,000 a week. Yeah, I remember her. She didn't. Her demand was so big. She got a whole group following and security, and like she was some like national leader or somewhere. They responded to that. It was hilarious. You gotta know your value. Period. I don't care if it's delirious, delusional, but main character energy always speaks. Okay. She got brand deals. Exactly. You gotta go big or go home, baby. You said most men that give you money are from dating apps. Okay, but how much money are they giving you? And is it okay? So here's the thing: if you're just looking for a little chump change here and there, that's fine. If you're looking for real money, they're not gonna be on there. If you're looking for lifestyle, it ain't gonna be on there. Okay. I know a lot of people in here, they use dating apps to get their little chump change, their little nail money. But if you after some real stuff, some real lifestyle, you got to become more exclusive with your energy, with your availability to people, and your access. How many people have access to your dating profile? You know what I mean? You told him you was getting your nails done. I told him I don't need no money for nails. I could take care of those myself. He sent it anyway. Wonderful, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He should have sent you more, but at least you got something. Mm-hmm. Michelle said, "You're not a member. You have no rights here." Uh, okay. What? How can you ask for a house? Start looking at houses and bring them along. You got to be proactive. Okay. Y'all know how y'all keep complaining about how men say that they're going to do this and they're going to do that. And they lie to y'all and y'all believe them. Y'all got to take action. Y'all have to drag them to an open house. You got to drag them to look at houses. You got to drag them to model homes. You got to drag them to the house you want. You got to pull that stuff up on the computer. Okay. You got to get them excited about getting you that house. You got to make them excited. They need to walk through the house themselves. They need to see exactly what it is that you're asking for. That you need to paint a picture of what it's going to be, how it's going to feel. Da, da, da. You need to get him in front of some realtors. You need to get him his ego in front of some realtors where they start talking numbers. You got to get him in the situation. That's how. You don't just talk about it, you be about it. He's a millionaire and a provider, but comes on very strong emotionally, and sometimes it feels too much for me. He's giving me, how do I handle this? Okay, too much for what he's giving me. Tell him he needs to learn emotional control and get his testosterone checked. No, don't tell him that, but that's what he needs. He's probably older. He probably is lacking in testosterone, and he's probably getting all emotional and wanting more in return, and he's very needy. If he ups his testosterone, he'll probably feel a little bit better and need less emotional, contact. Okay, someone says no more chicken wings. Get his testosterone checked. Start suggesting testosterone supplements, or for him to get his testosterone up. But don't say it in a mean way. Say your dad, say your uncle, whatever. Say, my uncle, my dad got their testosterone checked the other day, and he said it made them feel so much more strong and viral or whatever. And maybe you should go look into it. It could help with your fatigue. He said it's like increased their muscles when they were working out at the gym and everything. Made them feel younger. Hint, 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 go get your testosterone, fool. Because a lot of these men that are a certain age, they have too much estrogen in their system and they need more testosterone. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He became so suspicious and paranoid when I asked about allowance. After that, he said he has feelings for me. Okay. Now all of a sudden he got feelings for you when you start asking about Lenny. Okay. He has always been paying and giving me gifts. Okay. Wonderful. But has he been paying them bills? Okay, paying for a meal that you sit across the table from another individual is just paying for your company. He's not giving you what you need to thrive and feel safe. Exclusivity in the relationship, is your life improving because of his little gifts and free food? Or is he paying them bills? Why would you need an allowance if he is giving you everything that you need to feel safe financially? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't feel financially safe in his presence, so that's why you're asking for an allowance. I would say direct deposit. I'm not using the word allowance. I'm saying direct deposit now. Okay, how about some direct deposit of this much amount a month? This much money a month. I'm gonna need this to feel financially safe in your presence. Or tell them we're getting to know each other. I really feel safe and comfortable around you. I don't like talking about money. You don't like talking about money. Let's just get me on direct deposit, baby. That way we can focus on the relationship, which is developing nicely. But if you don't want no other man talking about, let me pay all your bills because your other man ain't, then you need to take care of that. Direct deposit. Stop using the word allowance and just start using the word direct deposit. All right. Allowance sounds so transactional and like you're a dumb child. Okay. It's okay to use every now and then with people you're not serious about. But if he's in a serious relationship or he thinks he's in a serious relationship with you, just say direct deposit. You need to get me on direct deposit so we don't have to keep discussing money. It's ruining the vibe, sir. I want to focus on us. But if I need something and I want to ask you for it, it's gonna damper the mood. I would rather just you have me with everything that I need so I can feel comfortable with you and I can say what's on my mind and we can just focus on us. So put that direct deposit together. Okay. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Learn to say direct deposit. Let's focus on a relationship. Puts a damper on the vibe and the mood. We don't have to talk about this money. So let's just get it taken care of. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. How much should I push his ego? When do I know it's too much or too? If you're not benefiting from it, you're not doing it right. Okay. So when you are dealing with a man's ego, it needs to be beneficial to you. You understand? If pushing his ego is not beneficial to you, you don't do it. Stroking his ego is beneficial. Pushing it a certain degree can be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Fake bragging, future fake bragging on what he's doing for you in front of people is beneficial because then he'll have to come through because you're going to update those people later on, whether he did it or not, you know? So for example, if he's standing in front of a colleague or a friend that he's like, wants to be the man in front of you, like, oh, baby, I'm so glad you're going to take me shopping Saturday. I really need some new such and such. He's such a good guy. He always takes me shopping and buys me whatever I want. Right, honey? Taking me shopping, right? All right. That day rolls around, say, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. You promised. Or were you just saving face in front of your friends? Oh, okay. Well, next time you see his friends, like, he did not take me shopping. He was lying. You ain't got it like that. That's only if you don't want him more. So usually they'll perform when they have an audience. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He wants me. He wants to take me shopping, but I never been shopping with a man before that wants to take me. How do I approach the situation? Okay. Tell him to meet you somewhere and make sure it's about some shops. Say, you know what? Meet me at this little cafe. Make sure it's in a good shopping center with a bunch of shops. Then grab his hand and drag him into all of them shops. Oh my gosh, I love this. I want to try it on. Oh my gosh, this is so cute, right? Invite him to lunch. Let's meet up. Make sure the cafe is in a very nice shopping area. That's how you do that. Oh my gosh, look at all these beautiful shops. So pretty. Okay, that's how. Invite him. Do lunch because that's when the shops are going to be open. All right. What if you say you're looking for a sponsorship too much? Yeah, too much, girl. I'm looking for a generous provider. It's better. That means you'd look at them more than just a sponsorship. Provider brings safety, masculinity, a role played. Sponsorship sounds like you're a child and he's giving to the needy. You want to look more responsible financially and you want him to seem more desired. Thank you, Elliot Sprinkle Sprinkle, for being a new member. Thank you. So use the word generous provider. You can just use, I love a generous man who loves to impress women. Oh, I love that you're a provider type. Just automatically assume he's a provider. Oh my gosh, I love that you're such a generous provider type. Such a breath of fresh air. I've been telling all my friends, oh my gosh, I met the perfect man. Well, perfect to me anyway. Then make him fill that role, okay? And he will. if you already assume that he is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about this. It will work the same if a man told you the same thing. You would start performing. Do the same thing to him. What? And y'all gotta start using your brain to benefit yourself, not to show off that you need him. Some of y'all like, well, I can't play dumb. Well, use your knowledge to learn how to get their money at least. Don't just talk about degrees and how much money you make and what type of job you have and what kind of career you have. No, use them intelligence to get his wallet. For him to want to invest in you and like it. If you're smart, you got all these degrees, you got all these certificates, you got all this knowledge and career experience. Why can't you get a man to invest in you and like it? Okay. That's knowledge and power, baby. And audacity sprinkled in there. You're 23, trying to buy a house. Should I mention that to me? No, don't tell him nothing about no house, girl. Tell him you're saving for something stupid. A car part. Every little bit helps. Okay? Don't ever tell him the big things. Tell him something small. Where can a 56-year-old go to meet a rich provider? 56. Okay, you're 56. You need a rich provider, girl. You're gonna have to date somebody in their 70s. Unless you look really good for your age, maybe you can do late 60s. I would check the cardiovascular clinics. I would check the golf course, the country clubs. I would check the Denny's or the IHOP at 6 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. I would check the gym early in the morning because older people wake up early. Okay, so you got to get up early in the morning to find the older ones. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. A lot of them are also like involved in their communities for like historical projects, historical preservation. A lot of them are, if they have money, they're donating to charities and events. So you need to go to those. Okay. Events and galas and stuff like that. Somebody said the bingo hall. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone says the Rotary Club. Yeah, the Rotary Club. Join something, yes. Okay. Y'all are silly. Okay. Also, okay, so create the lifestyle who you allow into your life. I should have put life, not live. I was thinking I'm going live. I'll change that in a second. But who do you allow in your circle? Who do you allow to date you? Who do you allow in your life? This is why I frown on dating apps because who you're allowing to date you says a lot about you. Let me repeat that. Who you allow to even date you says a lot about you. Mhm. If that man is not thoroughly impressive to you before you even get on the date, don't go on the date. And I don't mean if he can make you laugh. I mean impressive on paper. Impressive on what he does for a living. Impressive on are you wasting your time or not with this loser? Okay, he needs to come correct. He needs to invite you out on a date that is impressive. You know what I mean? So if you're not even impressed before you get to the date, don't even go. Understand? Don't even make the date. If he can't impress you on paper, if he can't impress you by what he does for a living, if he can't impress you with the type of date that he's planning and all of the above, don't even go. Don't waste your time. Because a lot of y'all are on dating apps just saying yes to everybody. Just saying yes to whoever asks you out and has a decent lie to tell. Okay. So you got to be very exclusive to who you go out with, who you allow to date yourself. You know what I mean? Let me tell you why. The better caliber of man that you date, the better caliber of man you're going to attract. Because these men are going to take you to nicer places, more exclusive places, places you can return to in freestyle, places you are unfamiliar with sometimes. Introduce you to people that you have never met, that you may have never met before, that are in different types of social circles. So who you date is how your lifestyle is going to be reflected in your future. So you don't just get on a dating app and spin the wheel. You need to be very selective where you go, what you're doing, the activities that you're doing, the rich activities that you're doing, who you're giving your attention to, and who you are allowing to impress you. Because this dude over here could have just as money as this dude. But which one can impress you? Which one you going out with? What surgeon on the pickleball court is getting the number? You know what I'm saying? Now they might not look like Prince Charming, but they're very competitive. And they both want a date with you and they want to impress you. So which one you going with? You know what I'm saying? Which one got the yacht? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Which one talking about he going on his boat this weekend? All right. Get into exclusive places where people automatically already come with money and then let them impress you. Men always want to impress a pretty woman. Men always want to impress with what they got. Men always want their ego stroked. Just get in the correct environment to do so and get off them dating apps. Okay. I will tell you, a pickleball club, a tennis club, and a country club or a golf course has better pickings than the little apps. Even a driving range has better pickings than little dating apps. Even a virtual reality golf simulating club, even the golf and the sporting goods store on the rich side of town got better pickings than the dating app. So said, come through at the marina. Exactly. Go to the marina. Sip on a little drink next to where all the yachts are docked. Okay. Wear some white and blue and see if you could attract an owner of one of those fine yachts or boats. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's better than any dating app, y'all. You have to get outside, darling. Make sure the lifestyle that you want, you're creating it, not just accepting what DMs you. All right? Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Create the lifestyle that you want. Don't just accept whoever DMs you on the dating website. No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why not have both? Okay, because one is more exclusive. Okay, so for example, why not have both? Because if you're dating a man who owns a yacht, you're dating a man you met at the marina or a surgeon you met at the pickleball court, and you dating app Dan, and you're out on a date with a marina yacht owning person, and you see dating app Dan at the restaurant with another girl from the restaurant from the dating app, and dating app Dan approaches you in his cheesy attire with surgeon yacht owner, gonna look at you different. Okay, because some of y'all be getting clocked and seen by all these guys on the dating app that you've already been dating when you've been out at the restaurant or whatever. It's not going to be a pretty sight. You know? So you don't want to be in the same circles and bump into each other. Okay, you should have never been out with dating app Dan in the first place. You're 22, somewhat dating a 30-year-old. Okay, the chemistry is there. I've never paid for dates, but we sometimes have issues when the topic of race or racial injustice. Girl, why y'all talking about that? Just get his money. How can I benefit the most while dating him? Just get his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're not, let me tell y'all something. If you're trying to get political and you need to date within your own race if you can't take dating out of your race. Everybody racist, okay? Everybody racist. Everybody and their mama is racist. Everybody and their grandmama is racist. You're never going to see eye to eye unless y'all the same race, okay? Just get his money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Understand it, okay? It is what it is. Get his money. Thank you, Haley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop trying to act like you live in a politically correct society. Just get his money. Live in a financially correct relationship, okay? Look, if you're just a person full of opinions instead of a person that knows how to get his money, y'all always going to argue. Your opinions are your opinions. His opinions are his opinions. But his money can be your money if you're smart. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Get the money. All right? There you go. Yep. We don't care about none of that stuff, girl. Just get the money. When you're done with them, be done. Mm-hmm. Mm. You said what? Dusty's have arrived. Oh no. Thank you, Houston Rose Gardner. She said sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Yeah. Look, if y'all aren't mature, emotionally mature enough to date outside your race or whatever, then don't do it. I'm just there. You just get your money, girl. You was in Rotary and made connections with older women, but they turned out to be drama. Was supposed to go to Dubai with them and there was drama. What to look out for when seeking out female mentor. Okay, don't look at him as a mentor. And okay, so same thing, exclusivity. Don't tell people too much. Don't talk too much. Be the main character and have charisma. Okay. When people invite you to do stuff and they allow you into a little social circle and they invite you places and stuff, you have to play your role. You got a role. Your main character energy, your charisma, or whatever your goal is. Your fast forward friend. I don't know. Whatever your niche is, that's what you need to stick with. You don't need to get too personal with people. You understand? You don't tell them too much and you don't ask them too much. You're there simply as a peer and you're there to observe and learn and get invited places. You don't get too close, okay? You let them spill more than you spill. You let them talk more than you talk. You just, wow, really? You don't get involved. You don't like you care that much about anything. You're just, oh, really? You don't say, you know? So do less. Am I Protestant? Do I look Protestant? Do I even look religious at all? Come on now. Use your observational skills. Okay. All right, all right. You dating, you ain't dating no more. What? You silly. Just date for lifestyle and benefits, darling. You said Shira is protesting these dusties. What? Show more of who you actually are and be honest and open and professional, and you'll get the right women to mentor you. They know when you're fake. Well, that depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, that's true. That depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So it just all depends. Like, there's women you go to Dubai with, and there's women you get mentorship from. They should not be the same. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Happy birthday, Shiro. What is your peptide combo? You look great. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. I just get that trizepatide. What are them B12 vitamins? All right, that's it. I don't know. But thank you, ma'am. How to ask them to pay off student loan? By telling them you're saving up and you're scrimping and scrunching and that you're choosing between this and that in order to pay it off. Maybe they'll help you if they think you're saving for it and budgeting for it. Okay. That's how you always double what it is. Tell them it's double what it is. That way you pay it off faster. Or they put more on it, put more towards it. If they have a lot of money, just act like you're really stressed and you need it paid off soon. If they have a lot of money and they're able to just pay it off in one swoop, start talking about it and don't talk about nothing else till they obviously, offer to pay for it. You said this is why you're gay, boys are cuter? Okay. Well, if I was a man, I'd be gay too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'd be a gay pirate core guy. I'd look like a pirate. I have a little earring, a little beard, a little scuzzy do, bandana on. You know, the pirates like to get the booty. If I were a gay man, I'd be like a pirate core. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd be cosplaying and stuff like RRMAT. How do you get enough plant protein with the shot? Girl, I be eating. There's so many plant proteins. Just order them on DoorDash from the grocery store and take them home or eat them out. Like they have like burgers. Like they have Impossible, Beyond meat substitutes everywhere in most restaurants now. Okay. You said, would I date a femboy if I were gay? Uh, um, if they could do my pirate makeup, maybe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If I were a gay man, would I date a femboy? If they could do my pirate makeup, sprinkle, sprinkle. They could style me as a pirate. I don't know, like I'd be too creative if I was a gay man. I'd be doing the most. I'd still be gold digging though, for real. All right. Be after them old DL men's wallets. Advice for working at a law firm, no experience. Work there and get some experience. Look good. Look cute. Hmm. Okay, back on topic. Okay, yeah. You create the lifestyle you want by who you allow into your life. That's true. You invite messy people in, you're gonna have a life lifestyle. Don't invite no mess. Don't invite negativity. Don't invite non-beneficial people. Keep your circle clean and keep it beneficial. That's what we do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can you get men to pay for babysitter? Tell them it's for something else. Okay. If y'all don't stop asking for the bare of the minimum, I will slap you. You understand? You're dating menial. You're dating menial. If you can't ask for something big, you shouldn't even be dating that man. You know, ask for something else and don't tell him it's for babysitting. Then just pay the babysitter. Okay, say it's for something else. A man will be more proud to help you pay for some tires on your car or a car part than to pay for some other man's child to be babysat while he attempts to take you out and fight for attention from a child that he shouldn't even know that you have. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Stop telling people you got kids. That's number one. Number two is ask them for big time money and use it for what you need to use it for. They don't need to know everything. Okay. What you tell people and how they see you and perceive you is going to paint the picture of who you are. Now, I'd rather be asking for some tire money, some car part money than some babysitting money. You don't even know I have a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's none of their business. Especially on date 1 and 2. They don't need to know none of that. They're trying to get to know you, not your family, not your children, not your background story of, baby daddy drama. They're supposed to understand that they're trying to impress you and you only. And if you need a car part, if you need some tires, if you need some money because you paid Aunt Ethel's mortgage and you need a little of this and a little of that, they're supposed to be able to impress you, not take on your responsibilities because you decide it's time for you to date now and some man got to pay your babysitting fee from another man. That doesn't go together. Now, some men will offer you things if they already know you got kids because they know you in person. and they know you from way back and they decided to date you anyway. But if they don't know you got kids, don't tell them. Do you understand? Ask for bigger things. Ask for more. Okay? Because y'all are making yourselves look cheap. Think about this. If you're trying to date someone and you want them to take you seriously and give you real money, you're not going to ask them for those little things. You're going to ask them for bigger things. You're going to know your worth. What do you think about being flown out as a date? Oh, you do DoorDash, girl? You DoorDashing yourself? I believe he can fly out to you. But if you like being somebody's DoorDash, somebody's Uber Eats, baby, that's what I think about it. So that's the ultimate pick Misha stuff right there, baby. Let me act for you, since y'all need to learn visually. Oh my God, this man from a different state wants to fly me out. Oh my gosh, let me take off work. Let me pack my suitcase. Let me get my nails done. Let me get my hair done. Let me get tickets. Oh, he got a ticket. Oh, great, wonderful. Let me get in line at the airport. Let me pay for parking. Let me go through the security check. Let me bust out my ID. Let me wait in the terminal. Let me board. Let me put my luggage let me weigh my luggage. Let me check my luggage. This will sound like a job, baby. It sound like a job. Let me find somebody to feed my animals. Let me find somebody to water my plants. Let me hop on a plane all willy-nilly like I ain't got no life to be interrupted because some man picked me to fly me out with his free credit card points that he earned from paying his bills on his credit card. Now he got a little extra spin, but he gonna fly me on out. It ain't even first class, but I don't care. You go ahead and now I gotta get to this other airport. Now I got to go wait for my luggage, make sure ain't nobody stole it. Then I gotta check my luggage tags, make sure it match. Now I got to roll through and find out where I'm supposed to exit the airport, and hopefully he's waiting there. Or do I gotta get an Uber? And where is he gonna take me after I get in? Are we going straight to the hotel? Where are we going? Do you understand? You exhausted already, girl? I know, right? That's a job. And how much money has this man given you, ma'am? Before you do all of that, how much is in your bank account from him? Zero. Oh Lord. That don't sound right to me. Sorry. That sound like you need to watch my channel. That sound like. You're 20, man, you're seeing is 30. Wealthy married man. I really like him. He is very attractive and he has a wife. I don't want to be a side, and I don't think he's planning to leave his wife. Girl, his wife might have the money. And if she don't got the money, then she's gonna have to divorce him because he ain't gonna leave her because she's gonna take his money. So what you gonna do? Sprinkle, sprinkle. So listen to me. Most men don't divorce their wives divorce them. So unless she find out about you and she could get half, I don't think you're gonna be like depending on him to leave her. She got to leave him. I'm gonna just leave that right there in your lap. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I would just say get him to spend the most that you can on you while you're with them. Yeah. And you spend a lot of money, things start, the wife starts getting suspicious. Spend a lot of time and money with him. The wife will figure it out sooner or later. He ain't gonna leave her. She got to leave him. Hmm. A lot of women don't realize this. That's why I'm here to tell you. The man ain't gonna leave the wife. The wife got to leave the man. Men want their cake and eat it too. Men aren't gonna do the most. Men don't put in that much effort. Okay? The woman got to do all the filing, da da da, blah blah blah. Do you understand? So, hope that helped. You said the wife probably got a boyfriend too. If she's smart, she do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, "We miss you on the spiritual channel. Thank you, girl." I might go on there this week, maybe. I've been like, I read 2 books while I was on vacation because I had a lot of time. You know, I wasn't going live. I wasn't too much on the internet. I was relaxing. I had a lot of free time. So I read through 2 books already, and I'm starting on my 3rd book week. I already started it. So I've been reading. I have some stuff that I really want to talk about, but yeah, I'll probably talk about that later on this week sometime. It's good to get away because like when you detach or when you like unplug from the internet and not scrolling all the time and you can really accomplish a lot as far as your reading list. And a lot of that was just confirmation to stuff that I already know. And some of it was stuff that I like learned, like a lot of stuff that I've been learning and doing and some stuff that I already know. So I would definitely go live on that channel later on this week. Probably more so in the evening. Okay. Thank you. All right, y'all. I gotta go in a few minutes. But yeah, how to master oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. One second. Watch this. He wants your photo, but you don't want to send anything what to say. Just send a photo of your bills, baby. Send a photo of you holding up some bills. Good enough. Men will talk all day, but if they can't put their money where their mouth is, why are you listening? You don't get emotionally attached to love bombing. You get emotionally attached to bill bombing, baby. Bill bombing, money bombing, investment bombing. You say you find a provider, but he ugly. I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with him. I'd be embarrassed to be seen in public at work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, you know what? I don't want to be with a man who thinks that being a provider is using him. I want to be with a man who understands what their role is as a provider. A woman cares about someone when she feels safe to care for them. If you don't have everything you need or want, why would you care about someone who doesn't care about you? He said, ride or die women age prematurely. Ride or die women are ugly and stupid. Why would a man want a woman who wants them at their lowest, who had to help them back up, who had to dust them off? Why would they want that? There's no respect there. And every time he tries to take credit for something, you're going to be like, well, if it wasn't for me. He wants to feel masculine in front of a woman that don't know his dusty past. So he's going to use you, build on your back, let you build him up, and go start fresh with the next chick that he can get the respect from. That's why they don't stay with Barbara the Builders. That's why they don't stay with women who they've had struggle with, because you remind them of their struggle. You remind them of exactly when they were their lowest. They don't want that. Okay? That's why they don't stay. So only dumb women will help a man. Only dumb women will build a man. Yes, I had to. My daughter was trying to get into the door, and I had locked both of the locks. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, yeah, you don't build a man. And don't expect him to stay with you after he done struggled with you so long. Now he wants to upgrade on you. Okay. He said, when to leave a marriage? When it's no longer beneficial. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When to leave a job? When it's no longer beneficial. When to leave any situation? When it's no longer beneficial. Okay, why when it comes to relationships and marriages should it be any different? Because they brainwash y'all about relationships, but want you to be smart about everything else. Observe that. How can one build an exclusive presence while living in a small, close-knit community? By being the main character, darling. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you some main character energy and a main character wardrobe and get to getting. They call it eccentric if you're rich or wealthy. They call it pizzazz or charisma if you're rich. So get out there and get you some main character energy. How to be strict with your standards as a young woman. If it don't benefit you, don't do it. If they can't reach the standards, they're not supposed to reach you. You understand? All right, that's it. Say what you said and mean what you said. Don't bend your standards, because when you bend your standards, you lose power. People don't take you seriously. You understand? How am I supposed to know how much money or allowance to ask him for if I don't know how much he makes? You need to research his career. Ask him what he does for a living. Then Google how much that profession earns annually. Then you'll know if he has enough money for you or not, ma'am. Should you be almost feeling guilty when doing these to a man? That's how you know you're winning. Cheat not for lust, but for fun. What? Okay. Yeah, you just Google how much he makes in his career, and that's about it. Average salary of whatever he does for a living, okay? If he's older and he's been in the career longer, he's probably going to make more, a little bit more. If he has just started, he's probably going to make a little bit less, okay? So that's all you got to do. I got to go in a few minutes. Okay. If your husband calls you a bum every time be home 100% vested in self-care. I'm busy, sir, staying ready for the spending man. Girl. Yeah. It's like I'm supposed to be living my soft life. What you doing? All right. Hey, I gotta go. I will see y'all soon. Thank y'all so much, everyone. Thank y'all, everybody, for the gifts. I truly appreciate you guys. I love all my gifts. If y'all are just tuning in, I did an unboxing of all the gifts you guys sent from my wish list for my birthday. So thank y'all so much. It's in the beginning of the video. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.